Hello, everybody. Hey there, it's Kimberly Smith. I am a district sales manager for Celebrity Cruises, and I am here today joining you in partnership with the CruiseWeb. The CruiseWeb is one of my fantastic accounts that I absolutely adore. These guys have been in business for 25 years and going strong. We absolutely have a fantastic working relationship with the CruiseWeb. And they've asked me here today to talk to you a little bit about the Celebrity Retreat. So I'm assuming most of you are pretty familiar with the Celebrity Cruise Line. And really we're going to take it like a 2.0 version of really delving into what the retreat is, because I think we need to give you guys a little explanation and really walk you through and take you through what the amenities are, what you can expect when you're looking at the retreat on a celebrity ship, and really what ships offer this. So let's sort of get started. We're going to kick this off. Thanks for joining us today, and I hope you guys are, sitting down, relax, get those notebooks out. Let's take a few notes along the way, because then what we're going to do is you're going to contact your CruiseWeb professional travel partner, and what we're going to do is ask them all the questions, get you some pricing, and get you booked on our fabulous ships. So let's get rocking and rolling and see what we've got to offer. All right, so the good old retreats. Oh, already they're starting out with cocktails. Gotta love that. I always like a good cocktail in the morning or whenever. So guys, let's go through the retreat. So really, the retreat is ultimate in new luxury experiences, and it's only on Celebrity. That's the only place you're going to find the retreat is on Celebrity. It really isn't a place. It's not really an amenity, and it's not a service. It's really all that and more. So the retreat is a vacation experience that includes a stunning suite, a private restaurant, an exclusive lounge, and a sun deck that really is going to rival any of your high-end resorts. So we really are the only cruise line to offer all of this to our guests. And it's not only on our newest ships, like the Edge and the Apex, but this is available on all of our ships fleet-wide. So we're going to go through a little bit more on that, but I think it's really cool. So another thing I'm going to throw in here, we talk about all suites, all exclusive, all included. When we're looking at that all included, that means you're going to have a premium beverage package, you're going to have a high-speed internet, you're going to have gratuities, and an onboard credit on all of your suites that are booked within the retreat. So think of the retreat as sort of a shell, and within that shell houses all of our suites. And we've got many different suite options for you to experience. So we're going to take a little ride, and let's take a little look at a video about the retreat.
What I wanted to do was to create something that was very nice, textured fabric. We were absolutely adamant that it should be second best. The idea for SUNDECK was for us to create different areas that you could sit, wonderful cabanas, floating hanging chairs, and you want to watch the sunset, you want to have that cocktail, and you want to stay there.
LUMINAE is our top-rated restaurant. LUMINAE truly focus on local sourcing. It's all ingredient-based, so the presentations are just a little bit more elegant than you might find elsewhere. Something truly special. We've had massive success partnering with Danielle DeLue. One of the aspects of our collaboration is that the restaurant we offer every night a single menu, and this will be an opportunity to explore the cuisine of the world. So I really feel that there's something very personal for me, and I think it's a natural fit because we have a lot of food to sell with us. So given the opportunity to try your food, I think it's going to be something special. I am really looking forward to this experience.
The lounge is really important because it's a private area. I wanted to create something that was kind of quite eclectic. So it's got some humor in it, but it's a really calming place to be.
Oh, I don't know about you, but I think I'm ready to go right now. So Kelly Hoppin, if some of you may have heard of her, she is a world-renowned designer. She actually lives in the UK. And just a little fun tidbit, if you guys are familiar with the X Factor television show here in the United States, they do an X Factor in the UK, and she's actually one of the judges. So pretty cool, huh? Some little tidbits of information, good for a cocktail party, right? Anyway, so good old Kelly Hoppin, she's been in the business for, I think, 40 plus years. She really took the time to design. We went to her to design our Edge and our Edge Class Series chips, and she designed the entire interior. And then we went back to her and said, listen, we're renovating our Millennium and our Solstice Class chips, and we want to keep the same kind of look and feel. And can you help us out with that? We wanted to keep it very luxurious. We wanted to make sure it was clean lines. Her design style is sort of East meets West, and she really goes into a lot of the neutral tones you're going to see throughout the different pictures that I'm going to show you. So kudos to Kelly Hoppin. We love Kelly Hoppin. And, you know, hey, I'm hoping to meet her one of these days on one of our ships. So pretty cool. Gotta love her. So let's talk a little bit more about the venues. They mentioned and showed in the video a few different venues. And of course, these are exclusives. They're only available when you are in the retreat, of course. And this means you are within one of our suites. So again, remember the bubble is the retreat, and inside the retreat bubble are all of our suites. But you have access to these unbelievable venues. And the other thing we do is, which I think is unique, whenever you book into retreat or you book one of the suites within the retreat, you are going to have access not only to, from the start, you're going to make your reservation with the CruiseWeb, and your CruiseWeb consultant is going to give you all kinds of fabulous information and really get you started. But then we sort of take over from there. And then we have a direct 877 line. It's 877 retreat, actually. And from the time you call us to the time you get home, every step is going to be taken care of. So we're going to assist you with everything that you need before you go. So do you need flight help? Do you need transfer help? What do you need to accomplish? We're there. Do you need a limousine? You know, a private car transfer? What would you like? If you want to set up while you're on board, let's say you get on board and we have our retreat concierge, who is going to help you out with things like, hey, I want to book a private journey. A private journey is a short excursion for a small amount of people. So you could do 2 and 4 people if you want your own private excursion. You don't want to go on an excursion with a larger group. This is perfect for you. They're going to be able to help you out with that. Any special dining reservations. If maybe they'll even give you a dining recommendation in port at a local restaurant. Guys, they've been here. They know the places. Think of it as like a little a concierge, like at a hotel, but it's in your beautiful lounge. Spa treatments, anything you need, they're going to be more than happy to help you. So they take care of all the vacation details and really make that experience fantastic. So the other thing we're going to have access to is when you book within the retreat, you're going to have early access through boarding. Of course, we're going to get you on your priority check-in. Embarkation, disembarkation is smooth as butter, as we like to say, because your butler is really going to make sure that you never really lift a finger while you're on this vacation, which I don't know about you, but I think I need a butler. I don't know if you got a butler at home, but you're going to have one on board the ship. So they're going to help you with things like unpacking, packing, making any reservations. They're going to bring you coffee in the morning with your paper if you like. You know, whatever your favorite snack is. Hey, you know, I need some M&Ms. Go get me some M&Ms, will you? Okay, no problem. They're going to give you cocktails in the afternoon, really whatever you ask. And then, of course, at the retreat SUNDECK and all the attendants, that's our outdoor area, as you can see in the upper right-hand corner. The attendants are going to help you with towels, beverages, snacks, pretty much anything you can think of. They're there to, you know, make sure you're not lifting a finger while you're on vacation. And, you know, everything is complimentary in these spaces. All of your drinks, everything. So you don't have to worry. You don't have to have your wallet. Everything is there. And, you know, everyone always asks me too, they say, you know, this is great, but, you know, how much do I have to tip this butler and all these guys? You don't. We've got it covered. All of your gratuities are prepaid on your vacation, so you don't have to worry about that. Of course, if you want to and you insist on tipping them more, you go right ahead. But really, guys, it's all included, so you don't have to worry about that. That's one of the things we love about the retreat. So the retreat lounge, we have this on Edge class ships, our Solstice class, and our Millennium class. So we're just giving you some different pictures to show you the differences, but the similarities because of what Kelly Hoffman has done between the two ships. So the retreat lounge is available 24/7. You can go on in here. And really, it's a warm, it's an inviting space. You have access to the concierge, of course, who will be there. They can make, as I said, any different arrangements that you need. And everything is complimentary, remember. The beverages in here, little gourmet bites. It's really just a great place to kick back, relax, maybe want to read a book. I mean, look at some of those beautiful chairs in there. I can see myself lounging right now with a good book and maybe a glass of wine in my hand. Not bad. There's gaming in there. There's televisions if you want to watch the game. You know, of course, we'll show the different football, baseball games on, whatever you want, and just kick up your feet, relax, and enjoy your dedicated space in the retreat lounge. So also you have access to the LUMINAE. Now, LUMINAE is our special dining location. So all of your meals will be served here. It's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You have your private restaurant, and LUMINAE is fantastic. It's exclusive. The menus are also exclusive, so nowhere else on the ship will they be having the same meal, which I think is really cool. Our head chef, Daniel Ballou, has done a fantastic job. They're Michelin starred chefs that will create everything from scratch and, of course, accommodate any of your special needs and special requests. This is truly a unique experience, and let me tell you, it's high-end fine dining. It is absolutely amazing. They do an amazing job in here, and the level of service is just soaring through the roof. Very unique signature dishes, of course, and as I mentioned, it's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So morning, noon, and night, you can go on up to LUMINAE, and that's going to be your special place for your dining. You got to love it. Now, the Retreat SUNDECK, let's look at the differences between that on our different ships. We've got the Edge series, the Solstice series, and the Millennium class series. Now, guys, because we were doing our renovations, and I'll show you a little grid in just a bit, the renovations on the Solstice class and the Millennium class ships, we were able to add outdoor spaces. And typically what we've added in those spaces is a hot tub, whereas on the Edge class series, you're going to have a regular pool. So, of course, as we build our newer ships, we're able to design those ships with the pool. We had to sort of retrofit and make the Retreat SUNDECK fit on the other ships. So they've done a great job. They're absolutely beautiful. They are key card entry, so you do have, it's private. I went up here and was able to take a tour, and they really did a fantastic job. Anything you want, and they go and get it for you. It's just spectacular. From the chairs, the design, the layout, it's just, you feel like you are at a fancy resort and nobody else is there except just a small amount of people, because it's only, remember, only accessible to our retreat guests. Those are the guests that are in the suite. So it's pretty exclusive. So suites, we've got a whole mess of different kinds of suites. And this is where your cruise web consultant is going to come in and really give you the lay of the land and tell you what suite might be best for you. Because we have everything from our largest suite on our newest ships, the Edge class series ships. So Edge and Apex have iconic suites. Guys, this is like 2,500 square foot suites. Amazing. So the cool thing about those is, you know, they're very unique, and I'm going to show you some pictures, but all the way from our entry level, which is our Sky Suites. And guys, Sky Suites still come with all of these fantastic amenities within the retreat. So that's where you know, it's no different than going to buy a car, trying to figure out what level kind of, you know, car. You want to start with the beginning series or, you know, the most deluxe and luxurious. So there's something in between for absolutely everyone. And it does also matter, do you want multiple bedrooms? Do you need, how many guests do you need to sleep in here? So that is definitely something that they're going to walk you through. So they're going to qualify you and really ask you some great questions to figure out what's best. So let's look at some of these suites, because this to me is the most exciting and the most fun part of the presentation, the iconic suite. The iconic suite, think of this as you've got the best view in the house. You've got the same view the captain does, because you're actually above the bridge. It's amazing. You're on the front of the ship. We designed the Edge class ships with ceiling to floor windows. Now, we were able to do that because these were purpose-built ships. Unbelievable. They really changed the look and the design and the feel going forward of what cruise ships are going to look like. So 2,581 square feet, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. We sleep up to 6 guests. Just think about it. What's the cost with up to 6 people? Not bad. Your veranda on this amazing suite is 689 square feet. And in the lower right-hand picture, guys, that is a picture not of just open deck space. That is your private veranda. Holy cow. You got your own hot tub there. You got your own lounge beds. You've got seating area. And remember, because you have access to your butler could bring you breakfast, lunch, or dinner out here on that fantastic veranda. So these suites are just really great. They have a private butler's pantry. They've got a bathroom wardrobe and tons of storage space. It's probably the nicest closet I've ever seen. Panoramic views, looking over the bridge, as I said, ceiling to floor windows, spacious bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms. Guys, this is the peak of luxury on our ships. Absolutely unbelievable. So I don't know about you, but I'm ready to get my bags packed and let's go there. Now, if that maybe is a little bit too big for you, hey, who knows? Let's look at 950 total square feet and the Edge villas. Now, I'm recording or I'm talking to you today about this whole program, and I'm sitting in my loft. I live in a loft, and I love the ability to have that nice high ceiling, ceiling to floor windows. And to me, I most identify with this Edge villa. This Edge villa to me feels like home because I live in a loft. It's pretty cool. It's 2 stories, and it's the only 2-story residence in our fleet. So this is very unique just to our Edge class series. So that's Edge and Apex. They only have these. It's a private terrace, a 3-foot deep plunge pool. So how cool is that? Lounge furniture. You got some beautiful deck space there. I just think it's really cool that you have your own plunge pool. How cool is that? Direct access to the retreat sun deck, of course, ceiling to floor windows. Guys, and the upstairs, and that you really can't see in this picture, it's forward facing. So your bed is facing the window. So, oh my gosh, can you imagine waking up in the morning and you see the beautiful sunrise at your, really at your feet. You're looking out the window and oh my gosh, it's unbelievable. I don't think I'd ever close the drapes, but that's me. They do have drapes, don't worry. And then, of course, our customized bedding, our mattresses, marble master bedroom. Guys, this is 1 bedroom, 2 bathrooms, and it does sleep up to 4 guests. Now, I always say this is great for those guests that have maybe some kids, if you want, even the older kids. A good friend of mine, she went last year, and she was able to take advantage. She has 2 grown kids. They stayed downstairs. They were upstairs. It gave them all the space because you do have the 2 full bathrooms. So it was a nice job to be able to divide it up. So take a look at the good old, Edge villas when you get a chance. So let's take a look at some more. The good old reflection suite. So guys, the reflection suite is only on the reflection. So one of the coolest things on this suite, and you got to see the bathroom. Like, take a look at that picture on the lower right-hand side. The bathroom actually is a glass shower over on the left of that image. It's a glass shower, and it's over the sea. So, yeah, you can take a shower, and you can, take a look down at the water. Of course, we do have the ability to black it out, so don't worry. Not everyone's going to see you bathing, taking a shower. But look at those views while you're getting ready in the morning. How amazing is that? So I think if you're looking for this suite, you got to take it just because of the bathroom. Pretty neat. 1,829 square feet, panoramic corner location, of course. 2 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, and it does sleep up to 6 guests. Unbelievable. So let's continue on, the good old penthouse suite. Now here I've shown you pictures of the penthouse suite over the different classes of ships. And I think this is important. Look at the Edge class, look at the Solstice class, and then look at the Millennium class. These are all penthouse suites. First thing I'm going to call to your attention is the design, the look, the feel. Kelly did a great job of keeping it all very similar. You notice the tones. Everything is very similar. Now, here's where I want you to take a look. Penthouse suite on the Edge, 1,575 square feet. Solstice, 1,680 square feet. And Millennium, 2,530. So guys, on the Millennium class ships, this is the largest suite on a Millennium class ship. Versus when we just talked about the Edge and the Apex have that iconic suite, which is about 2,500 square feet as well. But those are the largest on those ships. So we have a variety of different suites and sizes, obviously. So I do think it's great, though, because, you know, you really do. I love this side-by-side comparison. You can see the differences. 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms versus 1 bedroom, 2 bathrooms, sleeps up to 6, sleeps up to 4. So you really have a good idea. This is a great slide. This is where your travel consultant is really going to help you to figure out what ship, what suite is best for you. So now, Royal Suite. Again, the comparison. Look at, these are a little bit more equal in size between each of the series. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, a powder room. 1 bedroom, 2 bathrooms, no powder room. So guys, what's important to you? What are you looking for? How much space? This is really going to give you a great comparison. But I love, as you can see, sleeps up to 4. It's consistent across the fleet, and I love the Royal Suite. Actually, I have a funny story. I was actually in the Royal Suite when the for the inaugural sailings of the Edge came out, and I got to show everybody, show that suite off. And I can tell you from experience, because I was there for 12 hours in a pair of high heels. I think my feet will never be the same. But the shower in that Royal Suite is probably one of the biggest showers I've ever seen. You could probably have a party of 6 in the shower. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. Luxury at its best. You gotta love it. Signature suites. Okay, so good old signature suite is only on the reflection. This is unique because, oh, hold on, I'm getting a little message here. We got to continue our meeting. There we go. So signature suites are unique because it is on the reflection, and this is very different. And we don't have this on any of the other, because the signature suite is near the next to the reflection suite, the one with that great shower that I was talking about. And they have them, there's 6 of them alongside the ship, which complements that reflection suite. So if you have a family reunion that you want to take your kids, this is a perfect location. It's private key access into this hallway and all of those rooms. It really is unique and different. They're 559 total square feet, 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. They sleep up to 4 guests. Pretty neat. You can do some great things in here. And as I said, combined it with the bigger, larger suite, the reflection suite too, and, you know, have a blast. Pretty cool. All right. Well, let's get to the next one. Why is it not? Hold on, a little technical difficulty. Let's see what we got here. Okay, trying to get to the next slide. You know how this always goes. Okay, well, we can just talk about the signature suite forever and ever and ever. Okay, I love when things freeze up. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, don't you love when we have technical difficulties? Sorry about that, guys. I don't know. Computers are crazy these days. So the celebrity suites, here we go. Again, the comparison, look at the size, all very similar. They did a fantastic job. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, sleeps up to 4 guests. God, love these. I like these suites because they give you more space. And if you're going to do any entertaining and bring people in your room, this is great because you do have entertainment space, and then that bedroom is closed off so you don't have to have all your stuff showing. I don't know about you, but I don't like everybody to see all my stuff. So pretty cool. And then the Sky Suite. Now the Sky Suite, guys, this is fantastic because the Sky Suites are entry level. So all of this that we're talking about in the retreat and all of the suites that live within the retreat, this is how we get into it. This is the entry into the suite category. It's fantastic. They have got fabulous 476 square feet on the Edge series, down to 308 square feet on the Millennium Class series. Still very spacious, unbelievable. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, sleeps up to 4 guests. But guys, this is, I said, entry into it. But remember all the amenities that you're going to be having in your suite. That private restaurant that we talked about, the retreat SUNDECK, the retreat lounge. And when I say amenities, remember that we talked about early on about the beverage package, the Wi-Fi, the gratuities, and onboard credit. This is all included in your Sky Suite. So that is into the entry. Gotta love it. All right. And then what they have recently done, for those of you that have sailed with us in the past, you might have remembered those family verandas. So they replaced the family verandas on the Solstice class ships. And what they've done is they've made them into a suite, a 575 square foot suite that sleeps up to 4 guests. And they go, you know, they're beautiful. They've done a great job. You have the separate areas, and they're on the back of the ship because they're called the Sunset Suite, similar to our Sunset Veranda rooms, but these are Sunset Suites. And guys, these are only on our Solstice class ships. So another way to still get that suite and all the suite amenities. So you got to love that. Check it out. All right, so amenities. Oh my goodness. What the heck do we get when we are talking about the retreat? So what are we offered for every single suite? Guys, I'm not going to read every single thing, but you do have your personalized butler service. I love the butler. Complimentary 24 in-room, in-suite dining included, full breakfast, lunch, dinner. You have your own menu that you're ordering from. You've got everything from complimentary welcome bottle of champagne, in-suite espresso, cappuccino, fresh fruit. You've got your reserved theater seating. We didn't even talk about that. There's extra amenities when you, on our evening chic nights, you'll have a reserved seating, so you don't have to get to the show a half an hour ahead of time. We've got that covered. We know your time is precious, and you just want to walk in and sit down. We've got that for you, not a problem. Our exhale bedding featuring plush duvets, 100% pure cotton sheets, and a pillow menu that you customize to your night's sleep. I love a pillow menu. I don't know about you, but I've actually had the pleasure of being able to select from the pillow menu in the past. And guys, I go to the store, I buy a pillow. I don't like my pillow. Now, this is a way, and then I usually end up giving it away or throwing it away or something. This is a way for you to try a bunch of different pillows. Some people are, oh no, I want, you know, a firm, I want a feather, I want this, I want that. We've got all your pillows. Don't worry, we got you covered. And of course, you know, we'll throw in our plush bedroom slippers and our 100% cotton bathrobes. And oh my God, there's so much more, but you sort of get the idea. Now, here's the thing. Any of your consultants can go ahead and send you a complete list of all the different amenities based on which type of suite that you're going to be in. But pretty cool. All right, let's talk more about amenities. Of course, we were just saying that included, and there are certain suites that have more inclusion, and that's why that little guide is going to help you out, because with the signature suites, the royal suites, the penthouse suites, the Edge villas, the reflection, and the iconic suite. So you can see where the pattern's going there. They have added amenities. So they get complimentary bottled water, soda, beer, stocked daily in your room. So think of that as like beverage, because you already have that complimentary premium beverage package, but you got it all stacked in your room. You don't have to worry about going to the bar to get it or anything else. Unlimited specialty dining. So guys, specialty dining is when you don't want to necessarily eat in LUMINAE and you want to go to one of our fabulous specialty restaurants. Now we have specialty restaurants throughout our different ships. And maybe you want to go to Le Petit Chef. Le Petit Chef is an animated dining experience, which is like nothing else you've seen. You definitely want to go there. We call it Table Nation. Maybe you want to go to Murano's international cuisine, unbelievable fine dining experience. Maybe you want to go to Tuscan Grill. Tuscan Grill, oh my God, the best steak I think I've ever had has been in Tuscan Grill. Guys, there are a lot of different opportunities. Normally we would have an upcharge for those, but because you're in these upper suites, you don't have to pay for that. So those are complimentary. You get unlimited specialty dining. So not only do you have an exclusive restaurant that is fantastic, LUMINAE, but now you have all these other dining options for you too. You do get the bottles of premium spirits. So if you're the type of person that likes Jack and Coke, we'll put a bottle of Jack Daniels in your room, whatever you want. VIP canapes, of course, all of your, we're going to give you laundry service twice per cruise. So we'll do your laundry for you. You don't need to take home dirty clothes. So we'll take care of that. How cool is that? I want that butler for that. And then, of course, priority luggage delivery. Now, that means on embarkation, of course, as well as disembarkation. So you'll have access to your luggage much faster than everybody else. So I keep going on all these amenities, amenities, amenities. So guys, just to reiterate, whenever you enter into the retreat and book within the retreat class, which is our suite, you're going to always get a premium beverage package, not a classic beverage package, where people that book, you know, ocean view or, you know, anything else, a veranda stateroom, a concierge class aqua, they're going to just get a classic beverage package. You guys are going to get a premium beverage package. That means you got premium wines, beers, alcohol, anything that you want. You get unlimited internet. You get prepaid gratuities. And then, of course, you're going to get $300 per suite to spend on board. That's $150 per person. Pretty darn cool. So you got some money to spend to do other things on your trip. So just as a friendly reminder. Now, I like this slide, and I put this slide in here because I wanted to show you, because a lot of people are trying to figure out really, you know, now we're talking luxury. Well, we're a luxury brand. You're booking into the retreat. We want to compare this with all of our, you know, maybe the other cruise lines that you might be looking at. And there are different categories based on the size of the ship. There are luxury ships that are, you know, under 300 passengers and those that are over 300 passengers, if you will. So what we've done is, and I love this, of course, everybody, you're going to get a private veranda. And this is sort of a little checklist for you. Personal butler service or concierge service. On a luxury cruise, under 300 passengers, of course, you're going to get that. But look, only on select suites will you get that butler service or concierge service on other brands, other luxury lines. But with Celebrity, look at my little green box over there, butler services in every single suite. So we're giving that a little check plus there. So we do it better than the other guys. Same thing with multiple dining venues. Of course, comparing the lower under 300 passengers, over 300 passengers, and then bing, 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 look at Celebrity exclusive restaurant and many specialty dining options. Not everybody wants to eat in LUMINAE every single night. You might, as we were talking about those specialty dining options, book those higher suites and you're going to get complimentary specialty dining. So you've got options. People like to have options. We all like options in life, don't we? And then look at the entertainment and the enrichments. Yes, we have enrichment series. We've got live music, world-class artists, nightly shows, full production shows. So, you know, if you're thinking about taking a luxury cruise and you're thinking, oh, I want a small ship. Well, okay, this is where your consultants your travel consultant at the cruise web is really going to come into play, because that might not be everything that you're looking for, because there's not a whole ton to do on those luxury lines that have smaller ships and smaller amount of passengers on board. So with us, we call it sort of a luxury plus, because you're not only getting a fabulous, amazing suite with private areas, both indoor, outdoor, private dining room, but now you also have access to all the different venues on board the ship. So your nightly entertainment, your production shows, your world-class artist entertainment, everything is at your fingertips. So we sort of call it luxury plus. So you've got a ton of options. So keep that in mind. All right, now quick review. I told you I'd tell you about this eventually. So I'll quickly tell you the different revolutionized ships, because as we've been talking throughout the whole presentation, we've talked about the differences between the Edge series, the Solstice series, and then, of course, the Millennium series. So guys, here's the differences and which ships have been revolutionized and which have not been done yet. So we've got the Millennium, the Summit, the Equinox, and the Silhouette that have all been in their revolution. We spent over $500 million to revolutionize the Solstice and the Millennium class ships. Now, we were on track to get some more ships in, but you all know what happened this year. So they're on hold right now. Future dates to be announced because we need the shipyards. You know, the shipyards are a little backlogged. You know, we also had another ship that's scheduled to come out, of course, and it's called the Beyond. You know, that's delayed, obvious reasons. So keep that in mind, but this is sort of where we are. So the Millennium, the Summit, the Equinox, and the Silhouette would have those outdoor spaces, the retreat spaces, the indoor retreat, as well as LUMINAE. Now, guys, all of our fleet, just a friendly reminder, has LUMINAE. So keep that in mind, your fantastic restaurant. And I know this sounds confusing because it's like, oh my gosh, how do you keep this straight, Kim? Well, that's why you guys have your consultants at the CruiseWeb, because they're going to help you figure all of this out. And they're going to take you step by step to give you the guidance as to what suites that you really want. Okay, so that wraps up the good old retreat. So let's go to questions and answers. We're just a little over on time, and I don't want to keep you guys too long, but I think it's important to go through a lot of the information and really give you the lay of the land of what to expect and what your choices are when you decide you want to book within the retreat. And, you know, if you're one of those people that have maybe not even looked at a suite before, I highly recommend, if you've ever done a balcony stateroom, if you've ever taken our Aqua class stateroom or even a concierge class stateroom, I highly recommend have your agent price out for you the difference moving up to a Sky Suite. Sky Suite, remember, were those entry suites. Take a look, because number one, the amount of space that you're going to have and all those extra amenities and access to all those lounges is absolutely phenomenal. And guys, in a lot of cases, it's not that much more. And trust me, once you go into the retreat, you're never going to come back out of the retreat because it is so special. So questions and answers. We've had a little question and answers in the text box I can see as things have been coming through. And I do have a question from Mary. Hey, Mary. Mary wants to know, if I book a suite and my kids are in a regular balcony stateroom, can they dine with me in LUMINAE? Oh, Mary, good question, because I didn't cover that. So guys, yes, if let's say, you know, mom and dad are in a suite and the kids, you know, you want to save some costs and put the kids in a regular balcony stateroom, you can invite them to dine with you in LUMINAE. You would talk to the host, the maitre d', and they would go ahead and arrange that. But they do charge you a fee for those guests, and it is charged to your account because you're inviting them as a guest. So if you want to charge your kids later on, hint, hint, you can work it out with them separately. Have them buy you some goodies. But no, so we do allow that. And conversely, you know, Mary, I'll answer even more of the question. Let's say I wanted to join some friends there in the main dining room. Could I? And I was booked in LUMINAE. Yes, you could certainly go to the main dining room. You would talk to the maitre d'. They would try to get space for you. It's all based on availability in that type of situation, so keep that in mind. Same thing with Mary's question. Based on availability, talk to the maitre d'. They will be more than happy to accommodate you and tell you when is the best time to come in. Because remember, all of the LUMINAE is a dine whenever you like, and that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, of course. You don't need to make a dining reservation per se. Some people like to, but you do want to talk to the maitre d'. Your butler would also help you with that, or the concierge, to be able to get that set up. So great question, Mary. Oh, I'm glad that you asked that. All right, Mike says, is there a list of amenities that you can share? Hey, Mike, yes, absolutely. Your CruiseWeb consultant can get you a whole list of those amenities. And I think I talked about that briefly. They can get you the list, and it'll also they can get you a beautiful list of all the different beverages that are included in our beverage package. Remember I was telling you about the premium beverage package? They can give you a printout. It's a beautiful PDF file. They can send that directly to you via email. Super easy. And yes, you can do a little comparison to see what each suite amenity, because remember, the higher up in the suite, the more amenities that you're going to actually have. So that's a really, really good question. All right, Becky says, let's see. Becky says, can I book a suite, but I want to go to the Galapagos. Oh, Becky, I'm so glad that you asked this question. So, guys, we didn't even talk about the destinations. We were talking today all about the retreat and all the fabulous amenities that come in the retreat. We go to all 7 continents, any destination that you want to go to. If there's water, we're going there. So keep that in mind. And Becky's question is great, because we do have a new ship that we didn't even talk about called Flora. Flora is an all-suite vessel with 100 passengers, and she does the Galapagos exclusively every single week. So she'll do her 7-night sailings. You gotta love the Galapagos. It's definitely a destination that you might want to check out. Talk to your consultant. We've done different webinars in the past that they might be able to share a past recording with you about the Galapagos. A very unique, unbelievable destination, untouched land, guys. It is an all-inclusive. It's very different from a typical cruise that we have that we've been talking about today, but definitely something that you want to talk to your travel consultant at the Cruise Web about. So thank you for asking that question, Mary, because all of the rooms on Flora are suites. So if you're into the suites, of course, they can fill you in all about that. So thank you very much, Becky, for that question. So that's great. So guys, I do need to try to wrap it up because I am going a little long today. Sorry, I guess I'm long-winded. But I'm just so excited to be able to tell you a little bit more about our retreat and really new luxury that Celebrity is bringing to you and the options that you have. You may not have even known that you have these fabulous options. And this is just one part of sailing with Celebrity Cruises. As I mentioned before, you know, certainly you've got the options of doing everything from an entry level all the way to that beautiful iconic suite where you've got the same view as the captain does sailing out into that ocean. And guys, I think we all need to get back out to sailing. We all need to see that beautiful ocean, and I can't wait. And I hope to see you guys all out there soon. This is Kimberly Smith checking out, and you guys have a fantastic day. As our senior VP says, have a super fantastic day, and we hope to see you again real soon. Thanks, guys, for joining me today. And don't forget, you want to call the Cruise Web. Cruise Web, 25 years, they know what the heck they're doing. So they're consultants. I know them all personally. They're great guys, and they're going to be able to help you out and get you on another fabulous celebrity cruise within the retreat. So have a great day, guys, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks so much for joining.